God's chosen ones. These three hand signs reveal your hidden power. God's chosen one. Tonight, everything changes. Do you feel it? That stirring deep within your spirit. Look closely at your hands. Do you see it, the crescent moon, the sacred M, or perhaps even both? These marks are not random. They are whispers from heaven calling you to awaken, to step into the purpose that has been set apart for you. Can you hear it? The faint toll of the distant bell, the rhythm of your own heart quickening. It is the signal, the moment when destiny stirs. Tonight, the unseen touches the visible and your journey begins. Stay with me, for what you discover now may change everything. Tonight, in the quiet of the night, the moonlight slips through the window, casting soft, hazy streaks across your hands. Sitting alone, you can hear your heartbeat quicken, as if it is syncing with a message from the heavens. God's chosen ones. Do you recognize that your hands carry a sign? A crescent moon, a mysterious M, or perhaps even both? When you hear these words, God has already sent you the sign. Have you ever felt something inexplicable in your life? A pull, a sensation that you are meant for something far greater than yourself. Tonight, that pull is no longer accidental. It is an invitation, a sacred whisper urging you to awaken. The signs on your hands, the lines that ordinary eyes might overlook, are the map of your soul, engraving the mission God has chosen for you. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy spreading through your body. This is not just an ordinary moment. This is where the invisible touches the visible, where your intuition merges with the power you carry within. Each line on your hands is a reminder you did not appear in this world by chance. You are chosen, and your role is more important than anything you have ever imagined. Listen closely. A distant chime echoes like a bridge connecting heaven and earth. That is the call to you, God's chosen one. A reminder that the trials, hardships, and moments of loneliness you have faced are only preparation. Tonight, you will begin to understand that in your hands lie strength, intuition, and guidance that not everyone possesses. Now look at your hands once more. Do you see it? A crescent moon, the letter M, or both, calling you to embark on a sacred journey, a journey for which you alone are chosen to fulfill. And as you recognize this sign, your heart will settle, realizing that you stand before a destined encounter, an unveiling that only you will experience. God's chosen ones. Tonight, you are no longer lost. Let the light of the sign guide your way. Let your heartbeat feel every step of your mission, and let your soul open to the wonders God has prepared. This is only the beginning. Stay, listen, and prepare to discover the secrets your hands and soul carry. Part 1, Crescent Moon, the gift of intuition, God's chosen ones. Have you noticed the crescent moon on your hand? Look closely. No, don't just look with your eyes. Feel it with your soul. It is small, subtle, resting quietly beneath your nail. Yet the message it carries is infinite. Do you know that the crescent moon is not just a shape in the sky or on your hand, but also the rhythm of the universe flowing through you? It is a reminder that every cycle, every change, every rise and fall in life has a reason, all unfolding within a divine order that you may not yet perceive. Take a deep breath. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Can you sense it? Each beat is not just mechanical. It is the universe speaking to you. Those of you chosen ones who carry the crescent moon possess a special gift, intuition, a subtle awareness that others often overlook. You do not simply exist on this earth. You live between two worlds, visible and invisible, seeing what has yet to be seen, feeling what has yet to be spoken. Those who bear the crescent moon often realize that even the smallest changes profoundly affect their soul. A passing breeze, a fleeting glance from someone, a drop of water falling onto a still lake, all seem to whisper, reminding you of the universe's rhythm. And you, chosen one, do not pass through life unconsciously. You feel every vibration, every rhythm, every resonance around you. This is no accident. It is a gift from God enabling you to align with His creation. Yet this gift is also a challenge. Deep sensitivity means enduring a solitude that few understand. While others sleep through the sighs of the world, you remain awake, hearing pains, joys, and sounds that are normally overlooked. You feel everything as if it flows through you, a silent river teeming with life sometimes, carrying heaviness, sometimes offering profound comfort. Remember this, the crescent moon symbolizes cycles, birth, growth, prosperity, decline, and renewal. Those of you bearing this sign live not only in the present, but also in the invisible rhythms, recognizing that every moment holds meaning. When you slow down, when you pause and listen, you sense the universe's rhythm merging with your heartbeat. You perceive the connections between dreams, intuitions, and fleeting ideas in your mind, all guidance, all signals that only you can understand. Imagine a quiet night, moonlight spilling through the window, a gentle breeze brushing your face, and you sitting still, your hand open, gazing at the crescent moon. In this moment, you experience perfect stillness. No words, no sounds, only the rhythm of the universe harmonizing with your heart. This is the moment when chosen ones often feel a lump in their throat, as if realizing that they are truly not alone. Every vibration, every resonance around you whispers, you are seen, you are guided, you are chosen. The crescent moon also reminds you of sensitivity. You can perceive the smallest shifts in others' emotions, the unspoken signs, the energies invisible to the ordinary eye. This gift makes you a natural healer, not through words, not through power, but through subtle presence, bringing peace to those around you. You may be a support for others without them even realizing it. But be careful, chosen one. Heightened sensitivity can sometimes exhaust you, and at times the weight may feel heavier than you can bear. You must learn to listen without being entirely swept away. You must learn to preserve your energy, maintain boundaries while staying connected. This is a journey that no one else can take for you. This gift comes with responsibility. You are to use your intuition not only for yourself, but also for those around you, to be a light in the darkness, to spread healing and guidance. God's chosen ones. When you sense the crescent moon on your hand, let your soul open. Look around, feel the universe's rhythm flowing through you. Remember, your sensitivity is not weakness, it is strength. Every dream, every intuition, every vibration is a message from God, a signal that you are on the right path. Those who bear the crescent moon often experience a stronger connection between dreams and reality than others. You may awaken from a dream still carrying its message in your heart, feeling as if you have traversed another world, seen what others cannot see, understood what reason cannot explain. This ability is a sign that you are prepared for a greater mission, a journey that only you can undertake. Take a deep breath, chosen one, and feel this moment. The crescent moon on your hand is not merely a small shape, it is a mirror reflecting the rhythm of the universe, your delicate sensitivity and the healing power within you. It reminds you that every change has a reason, every challenge is a lesson, and every silent moment is full of messages. And now, as you sit quietly, your hand open under the moonlight, let your heartbeat merge with the rhythm of the universe. Feel every vibration, every resonance around you, and realize that you are an integral part of a grand plan. You are not merely living, you are guiding, healing, and becoming a light for those around you. God's chosen ones. The gift of the crescent moon is the gift of intuition. It allows you to see what has not yet been seen, feel what has not yet been spoken, and walk through life with a rhythm few can sense. Hold it, nurture it, and let it guide each step for tonight. and every night to come, your intuition will be the lamp that leads the way, the light piercing through darkness, guiding you to the sacred mission for which you were chosen. Part 2. The Single M Power from the Soul. God's chosen ones, now open your hand. Look closely. Do you see the M? It appears like a sign of power, golden light from the sacred realm, illuminating it, emphasizing that you hold a force not everyone possesses. This M is not merely a mark on your palm. It is a reminder that you have been granted spiritual leadership influence from deep within your soul and discernment, the ability to see what is hidden and hear what remains unspoken. As you gaze upon the M, you feel the latent power within you. It is an urging, a quiet flame burning in your heart, a guiding force that does not come from fame, status, or outward authority, but from a direct connection with God. Every chosen one who bears the M is prepared to lead, to influence, and to bring light where darkness seems to prevail. Feel this moment. Your heartbeat quickens. Deep awareness spreads from your hand to your heart. You realize that every action, every decision affects not only yourself, but those around you. The M is a sign of great responsibility. You are meant to stand firm when others falter, to be a refuge. When others feel lost, to shine as a guiding light when darkness surrounds. The power of the M is not the power to control or dominate. It is the power to inspire, to awaken, to guide through your presence. You may notice people naturally drawn to you, sharing their hearts, trusting you, because they sense a spiritual strength radiating from within, a force that you must learn to manage and wield. God's chosen ones. Remember that with power always comes responsibility. Those who bear the M have been tested from a young age, entrusted with responsibility, relied upon in times of difficulty. Yet others may not always see that beneath this strength lies a sensitive heart, a soul bearing burdens that remain unspoken. You may have experienced loneliness, isolation, and asked yourself, am I strong enough for this responsibility? Listen. This is not doubt, but a call from deep within, reminding you to stand firm. The M is a reminder that you can discern truth, see through deception and hidden things, but you must also exercise discernment with compassion. Not everyone is ready to face the truth, yet you, chosen one, are chosen to bring light to darkness, to guide without imposing, to inspire without seeking recognition. As you sit quietly, your hand open under the golden light, feeling the M flicker as if speaking to you. Your heart aches with the weight of responsibility, yet aches with the knowing that you are meant to fulfill a great mission. This is a quiet yet powerful moment when you understand that you can change lives merely through your presence, a timely word, a subtle glance, or a small yet meaningful action. The M also teaches you about balance. Leadership is not walking alone nor bearing the weight of the world on your shoulders. You must learn to empower others, guiding them to recognize their own potential. Like Deborah, the prophetess and leader in the Bible, you are called to stand strong amidst trials, to be courageous when everything around seems chaotic, and to create stability through your clarity and bravery. But chosen ones, this power does not come easily. It is accompanied by long nights of anxiety, silent tears, moments of wondering, am I strong enough? Every challenge, every moment of solitude is designed to refine your heart, to strengthen your discernment, and to help you understand that true leadership begins with self-awareness and self-mastery. Imagine golden light illuminating the M on your hand, radiating through your body, heart, and mind. Feel the power spreading, not the power of fear or control, but the power of awareness, spiritual acuity, and the ability to lead through presence and heart. This is the gift God has given you, a gift reserved for you, chosen one, to step into leadership with steadfastness and compassion. And now, as you take a deep breath, feel the M is not just a mark. It is a bridge connecting you to your mission. Every decision, every action, every word carries sacred weight. You may not always realize it, but as long as you walk in the light of the M, as long as you trust the discernment God has given you, you are changing the world around you, creating a difference that many have never seen. God's chosen ones. The ache in your heart now is a reminder you have been entrusted with responsibility. But do not fear. Let the power within shine, always accompanied by compassion. Power is not to dominate, but to heal, not to control, but to guide. The M reminds you that you can stand firm even when all around is in turmoil, and your light will bring stability, hope, and guidance to others. And so, chosen one, as your hand opens, as golden light shines upon the M, know that you are prepared. You carry not only the keen intuition of the crescent moon, but also leadership clarity and discernment that few possess. This is the moment you recognize your mission, your responsibility, and the wonderful gift God has bestowed. From this moment forward, you walk with latent power, spiritual acuity, a courageous heart, and light that guides all those around you. Part 3. Double M Strategy and Vision, God's Chosen Ones. Now widen your perspective. Look closely at your hands. Do you see two MS1 on each hand, reflecting each other like a mirror, creating a powerful energy, not just power of the body or external authority? This is a sign of perfect balance between far-reaching vision and decisive action, between heart and mind, between intuition and strategy. Those who bear the double M are chosen not only to see the bigger picture, but also to bring it into reality. The double M reminds you that you are a creator, a natural strategist, a spiritual architect, someone who connects the scattered pieces into a complete plan. You can recognize patterns others overlook, identify untapped potential, and understand the path to accomplishment. Imagine a structure being built, every brick, every steel beam, every architectural line precisely placed. You, chosen one, are the overseer, the planner, the one bringing divine vision into the physical world. Not everyone has this ability. The double M grants you the power to see far, think deeply, and act with absolute certainty. The sensation in your heart now, that is the moment you recognize your responsibility. You are not planning solely for yourself. You plan for those you guide, and sometimes for the broader community you have yet to know. Every action, every decision carries sacred weight. This is a responsibility few have the courage to bear, yet you, chosen one, have been prepared for it. The double M also reminds you that you cannot act hastily. The vision you hold must be paired with patience, careful consideration, and compassion. You see everything from multiple angles, understand potential consequences, and know that every step must be thoughtfully measured. This is a gift only true chosen ones possess, the ability to merge intuition, vision, and action into a seamless flow of power. But chosen one, this power does not come easily. Those who carry the double M often experience profound solitude, as few can comprehend the responsibility you bear. You see opportunities, challenges, and patterns that others miss, and sometimes you feel distant from the world around you. Yet this is the sacred part, the part God prepared to refine your soul, sharpen your mind, and hone your strategic abilities. Imagine light streaming through your hands, reflecting off each M, forming an image like two doors opening infinitely. This is a reminder that you possess both the ability to see far and the capacity to act concretely to make that vision a reality. You do not merely dream, you create. You do not merely think, you act. You do not merely feel, you orchestrate. This is a gift from God reserved for you, chosen one. God's chosen ones. When you recognize the power in the double M, a sacred sensation spreads. You feel a pang in your heart from the weight of responsibility, yet also feel full of strength, full of light. This is the moment you understand that every action you take is guided, every decision purposeful, and every strategy part of a divine plan. Imagine yourself standing before a vast project, one never before built, yet knowing exactly where each brick, each beam, each detail belongs. You are the architect, the strategist, the one bringing divine vision into reality. There is no rush, no randomness, only certainty, intuition, and guidance from God. The double M also reminds you to maintain balance. You cannot act without vision, nor see far without action. Like Nehemiah in the Bible, rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem with faith and planning, you must combine trust with strategy. Every step must be both sacred and practical, cautious yet courageous. But chosen one, within this balance, you must also learn to listen to yourself. Your intuition will guide, but your strategy will protect. Forgetting either will lead you astray. It is the harmony between vision and action, between feeling and reasoning, between sensitivity and strength that creates the unique power of the double M. This is an ability only the chosen possess, the ability to transform intuition and strategy into world-changing energy. Take a deep breath, chosen one, and feel this moment. The double M is not just a shape on your hands. It is a bridge between sacred mission and tangible action. You see the whole picture, understand the greater design, and act to create it. This is power, this is responsibility, and this is the gift God has given you. God's chosen ones, as your hands open and light shines on the double M, know that you are walking the path of clarity, power, and vision. You are not merely an observer, you are a creator, a guide turning divine dreams into reality. Every decision, every action, every step carries sacred power that only you possess. And now, chosen one, receive this gift. Let the double M guide you through every challenge, every difficult choice, and every opportunity to make a difference. This is the moment you deeply feel your responsibility, while also sensing the sacred light within your hands. You are chosen to see far, to act wisely, and to create what the world has never seen before. Part 4. Moon plus M. Harmony between sensitivity and power. God's chosen ones. Now place your hands under the light of the crescent moon, combined with the golden rays of the M. Look closely. Do you see it? A subtle merging where intuition meets power, where sensitivity meets decisiveness. This is a rare moment experienced only by those chosen by God. You are no longer only sensitive like the crescent moon, nor only strong like the single M. Now you unite both into a single energy, the energy of inner harmony. Take a deep breath. Feel the flow of energy through each finger, radiating throughout your body. Chosen one. True power does not come from merely feeling or merely acting. It comes from balance, from knowing when to listen and when to rise, when to pause, and when to act decisively. This is the message Moon plus M sends to you. You are chosen to be the bridge between sensitivity and action, between soul and world. Look at your hands and you will see that the light of the crescent moon and the golden glow of the M are not separate. They intertwine, as if telling you that true strength lies in their union. Intuition guides, strategy directs, sensitivity protects, decisiveness drives. God's chosen ones. You stand between two powerful currents, and your task is to harmonize them so as not to be swept away by one while neglecting the other. Imagine a bridge built of light. On one side is softness, the capacity for deep feeling. On the other is strength, the ability to bring vision into reality. If one side weakens, the bridge collapses. If one side dominates, the bridge loses balance. Chosen one, Moon plus M is this bridge, the tool God has given you to walk safely between the invisible and the visible. You are learning to use both sides, sensitivity and power, to guide your life and the lives of those around you. God's chosen ones. The moment you recognize your true strength is a moment of stillness when your heart resonates with the rhythm of the universe. You feel harmony, you feel energy flowing through your body, and you know you are not just an observer. You are a creator, a bridge, a light for those who are lost. This is a profound sacred experience when you realize that every step, every decision is reinforced by the perfect balance between perception and action. But chosen one, remember, this power comes with responsibility. When you are both sensitive and powerful, challenges multiply. You will feel deep solitude, for few can understand your experience. You see what others cannot sense, what others cannot, and sometimes you must bear emotions alone. Yet this is the sacred part. These challenges refine you, teach patience, teach balance, and show that true power is not for control, but to guide, to heal. Let the crescent moon's light merge with the golden rays of the M across your hands. Feel every vibration, every resonance around you. Chosen one, you are at the threshold of awakening. Your intuition will guide you through complex situations. Your decisiveness will transform intuition into concrete action. You will recognize that Moon plus M is not merely a sign, but a bridge leading you through challenges, helping you fulfill the mission God has entrusted to you. Imagine standing on a mountaintop looking down at a vast valley. You see rivers flowing, winding paths, small villages, all interconnected. Moon plus M is the ability to perceive this connection in life, in human hearts, and throughout the universe. You see the whole picture, but you can also step down and influence change and heal. This is the perfect combination of sensitivity and action, of perception and realization. God's chosen ones. Let this moment sink into your soul. Sensitivity is not weakness, power is not domination. When you learn to harmonize both, you realize you can lead not only with words, but through presence, through the light and energy you radiate. You will see that every intuition has value and every action is guided by divine wisdom. As the crescent moonlight blends with the golden glow of the M across your hands, God's chosen ones, you will feel a powerful energy flowing through you. It reminds you that you do not walk alone. You are guided, protected, and prepared to step into the role only you can fulfill. Every moment of listening, every moment of acting is a step along this sacred path. And now, chosen one, as you feel the harmonious light across your hands, know that true power comes from inner balance. This is the moment you realize that intuition and power are not opposing forces but complement each other. You walk with confidence, guided by light, with a strong yet gentle heart, and with the ability to see what others cannot. Moon plus M is God's gift to you, chosen one, a gift to lead, to heal, and to create. This is the moment you know that you are not merely observing life, but creating it, bringing light to darkness, connecting intuition with action, and turning a sacred mission into reality. Part 5. Biblical Examples. Guidance from God. God's chosen ones. Now let the light shine upon your hands and look deeply into the signs you carry. Crescent moon, the M, double M. None of this is accidental. They are reminders from God, like the sacred stories in the Bible, showing you that your mission is not only personal, but part of the greater plan He has designed. Imagine Joseph, who dreamed extraordinary dreams from his youth. Others did not understand. They envied him. They doubted him, and Joseph endured betrayal, loneliness, and trials that seemed endless. Yet those dreams, his intuition, his signs from God guided him, helping him become the savior of an entire nation during famine. God's chosen ones. Do you see the connection? The signs on your hands are like Joseph's dreams. They are messages, guidance, a light leading you through challenges, preparing you to fulfill your mission. Then there is Esther, a young orphan living in the shadows, never imagining she would become a leader of a kingdom. But when the time came, when opportunity appeared, Esther stepped out of the darkness using her wisdom and courage to save her people for such a time as this, as the Bible says. The crescent moon or double M on your hands are also reminders that when the moment of your mission arrives, you must be ready to step forward. You have been prepared deep within your soul, and all previous challenges were practiced so that you can stand strong and shine when the moment comes. Look to Solomon. The king granted unparalleled wisdom. He knew how to discern right from wrong, resolve complex disputes, and lead his people with both heart and intellect. Chosen ones bearing the double M are like Solomon. You have the ability to perceive truth, recognize what is hidden, and combine a sensitive heart with a clear mind to make the right decisions. You do not only feel, you act, creating harmony, peace, and guidance for those around you. God's chosen ones. These stories are not merely history, they are reflections of your mission. The crescent moon reminds you of sensitivity and intuition. The M reminds you of power and leadership. The double M reminds you of strategy and vision, and moon, Palil M, reminds you of inner harmony. Every biblical story illustrates that the signs you carry are never random. They are messages from God, guiding you through life's darkness. Imagine the light shining on your hands, forming images like Joseph in prison, Esther before the court, Solomon among disputing people. Feel your heartbeat align with those of God's chosen ones from the past. Every trial they faced, every quiet moment they experienced, you are now experiencing in your own way. And the important thing is that you understand you are not alone. Can you feel the vibration in your heart? That is a reminder that you are continuing a sacred lineage, following the path of chosen ones before you. Every lesson, every trial, every decision is guided by God. Just as Joseph was led through pain and betrayal, as Esther was led from darkness to light, as Solomon was guided by divine wisdom, you too are being guided, God's chosen ones. This is a sacred moment when you realize that the signs on your hands are not random, but messages from God. These signs are a bridge connecting you to the past, present, and future. As you feel them, you will be filled with hope, faith, and the strength to walk the path God has set before you. Take a deep breath. Feel the light shining across your hands, illuminating the crescent moon, the M, and the double M. This is the moment you realize that true power does not come from the outside, but from your connection with God. From the harmony of sensitivity, intuition, strength, and vision, you are prepared to step into the role that only you can fulfill. God's chosen ones. Like Joseph, Esther, and Solomon, you too will face challenges. But remember, every challenge is a lesson, every difficulty a preparation. Every sign on your hands is a bridge, helping you recognize your mission, strengthen your faith and hope, and make a difference in the world around you. Let the light fill your heart. Chosen one, so you can feel stability, connection with God, and the assurance that you do not walk alone. The biblical stories are proof that no matter the challenge, those chosen by God will always have guidance, always have light, and always have the opportunity to fulfill their mission. Look deeply into your hands, into your soul, and see that you are also part of the chain of chosen ones. Crescent moon, the M, double M moon. Plus M, each is a message, each a reminder that God is guiding you every step, every moment. You are chosen, you are guided, and you will shine in a way that only you can. God's chosen ones, receive this message, letting your heart align with the light, letting intuition and power merge, and stepping confidently on the path God has set. This is the moment you feel a spiritual connection with the chosen ones before you, strengthening hope, faith, and the awareness that you are the next link in this sacred lineage. Part 6, Trials and Hardships. The Path of Spiritual Refinement. God's chosen ones. Now let the surrounding light fade so you can feel the darkness enveloping you. Take a deep breath. Feel the loneliness. Feel the weight of the hardships you have endured. Do you feel weary? Do you feel the times when your heart was heavy? The long nights with no one beside you? The challenges that made you question whether you had the strength to continue? This is the moment you are invited to face your trials and to realize that every pain, every loneliness, every difficulty is not punishment, but a lesson, a means of refinement, a preparation for your sacred mission. Remember, chosen one, trials do not come to make you fall, but to help you stand stronger. Every failure, every lonely night, every silent tear is a heartbeat of your soul, reminding you that you are being shaped. God's chosen ones. You may feel isolated, now feel misunderstood, but trust that in these dark moments, God is preparing you. Trials are His hand holding you, guiding you step by step, so that you may grow stronger, more steadfast, and wiser. Imagine walking down a dark corridor, shadows surrounding you with no visible way out. You feel weary, hesitant, but as you focus, you notice small glimmers of light at the end of the corridor, tiny signs you had overlooked before. God's chosen ones. Those lights are the lessons, the trials you must pass through. Every step in the darkness teaches you to trust your intuition, to act decisively, and to refine the leadership that God has placed within you. But chosen one, trials are not only physical or external, they are emotional and spiritual. You will feel moments of deep solitude when no one understands the sensitivity, intuition, and power you carry within. You will learn to comfort yourself, to stand firm amid life's chaos, and to recognize that in loneliness, you hear God's whispers most clearly. God's chosen ones. Whenever you feel weak, remember that trials are an essential part of the path. The crescent moon reminds you of sensitivity, the M of power, the double M of strategy moon, plus M of inner harmony. But trials are how God sharpens all these gifts so that you may become a fully realized chosen one, not only feeling but acting, not only dreaming but creating, not only sensitive but strong. Let your soul settle. You feel the challenges pressing down, yet you also sense God's spiritual presence walking beside you. Every stumble, every falter, every heavy heart is guided so that you may rise stronger. This is the moment chosen ones realize that darkness has prepared them for the light, that trials have refined them for the sacred mission they are destined to fulfill. Look deeply within yourself, chosen one. You will see that trials are not enemies. They are teachers, coaches, companions. As you learn to overcome them, you grow not only stronger, but wiser. You learn to see through others, to weigh actions carefully, and to lead not only with strength, but with subtlety and compassion. God's chosen ones. Imagine a long, dark path, each step a challenge. You feel pain, fatigue, and at times want to give up. But look up. A faint, steady light shines from afar. This is the reminder that you are not alone. The crescent moon flickers, the M shines the double. M reminds you of strategy moon, plus M reminds you of harmony, all signals urging you to continue to keep faith and to strengthen your soul. Through this journey, you will also learn patience. Chosen one. Not all trials resolve immediately. Some will last, some will test your endurance and patience. But remember, every trial has a purpose. Every storm reveals hidden strength. Every lonely night teaches you to hear God's whispers, and every difficulty helps you balance sensitivity with action. Imagine the moonlight shining through your hands, blending with the golden rays of the M illuminating the double M. You feel that everything is no longer chaotic. Trials, pain, lonely moments, all form a map guiding you toward your mission. God's chosen ones. In darkness, you learn to see the light. In trials, you learn to recognize strength. In loneliness, you learn to trust and stand firm. And now, chosen one, listen to your heart. You feel the trials, yet you also realize that God is guiding every step, every stumble, every hesitation, every moment of fatigue is preparation for the moments that matter to fulfill the mission only you can accomplish. This is the moment you realize that trials are not meaningless burdens, but a bridge leading you to light, to power, and to your sacred mission. God's chosen ones, embrace the light within this darkness. Feel every trial as a step on the sacred path. You are no longer lost. You have been refined, prepared, and guided. Crescent moon, the M, moon plus M, all remind you that you are a chosen one, and every trial you face is part of God's divine plan. Take a deep breath and recognize that you are walking the path God has led you on, ready to step into the light, ready to fulfill your mission, and ready to shine with both strength and harmonized sensitivity. This is the moment you feel solitude, yet also direction, guidance, and unwavering faith. Part 7, Awakening and Awareness, God's Chosen Ones. Lift your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the first light piercing through the darkness. These faint rays do not merely illuminate the space around you. They shine directly into your heart, into your soul. This is the moment when all that was unclear, every trial, every pain suddenly becomes clear. Chosen one, you are awakening. Pause for a moment and listen to your heartbeat. Can you feel it? There is a silent call from within, a rising awareness that you are no longer lost. Every sign on your hands, the crescent moon, the M, the double M, now converge to tell you that you are chosen. You are chosen not to stand out, not to be glorified, but to step into the mission that only you can fulfill. And this moment of awakening, will bring tears to your eyes because it is so profound and sacred. God's chosen ones, look back at the path you have walked, the long, lonely nights, the seemingly insurmountable challenges, the silent tears, all leading to this moment. As the light pierces the darkness, you see yourself differently, you recognize your value, and you understand that every experience has a purpose. You have been prepared, and now it is time to realize it. Imagine your hands opening light, shining through the crescent moon, and the M reflecting like two candles illuminating your soul. You feel your inner strength, the balance between sensitivity and power, between intuition and action. Chosen one. This is the moment you understand that everything you have experienced is not by chance, but a preparation for your unique mission. And then, chosen one, you begin to recognize responsibility, yet also glory. The responsibility to lead, to heal, to bring light to those who are lost. But the glory is not outward recognition. It is the deep joy of knowing you are living according to your purpose. A moment that chokes the heart when your heart beats strongly and your soul feels sacred fulfillment. You realize you are chosen, and this mission is the greatest gift God has given you. Remember Joseph, when he recognized the guiding dream, Esther standing before the court, Solomon resolving difficult situations with wisdom. You too are stepping into a similar moment of awakening. The difference is that you have the signs on your hands. You feel intuition, you carry power and vision carefully prepared. And now, chosen one, the first light piercing the darkness is your confirmation. You are an important part of God's plan, and you are ready. God's chosen ones, let this moment sink deeply into your heart. Feel your heartbeat align with the rhythm of the universe. Feel the awakening flowing through every cell, every breath, every gaze. You realize that you are no longer in uncertainty. Intuition, strength, discernment, strategy all converge to guide your steps. With certainty, confidence, and sacred purpose, imagine standing between light and darkness, feeling power radiate, feeling intuition lead, feeling the harmony of sensitivity and power. And in this moment, chosen one, you are moved to tears. You realize that you are truly chosen, that you possess irreplaceable value, and that you are stepping into a path only you can walk. God's chosen ones. In this moment of awakening, everything becomes clear. You see your mission, you feel your worth, and you know that every step ahead will no longer be blind. You are ready to lead, ready to heal, and ready to shine. The light piercing the darkness is not merely symbolic, it is reality. It is God's message. It is the bridge between you and your sacred mission. Take a deep breath, chosen one. Feel this moment. You have endured trials, been refined and recognized. Your sensitivity, strength, intuition, and strategy. Now you realize that you are not merely an observer, but an actor, a creator, a bearer of light into the places of darkness. And this awareness, this awakening, will change how you perceive yourself, how you walk, and how you fulfill the mission God has entrusted to you. God's chosen ones. This moment is poignant yet filled with hope. You recognize that you have been prepared to walk in the right direction, to shine, to heal, and to lead. You have awakened, and from this moment forward, you are no longer lost. You are a chosen one, and this light, the light you feel right now, will always guide you, no matter how dense the darkness may be. Let this moment imprint deeply upon your heart, chosen one. Feel the power, sensitivity, intuition, and vision harmonizing within you. This is the moment of awakening, a moment when you recognize your worth, your mission, and that you are truly chosen to walk this sacred path. Part 8. Spiritual Practice, Connection, and Balance. God's chosen ones. Now find a quiet space. Place your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath and feel the breath flowing through your body. The space around you is silent, with only your heartbeat merging with your breath, merging with the light and energy from the signs on your hands. The crescent moon, the M, the double M, moon plus M. This is the moment you are invited to practice, to connect, and to balance your spirit. Chosen one, let the light shine through your hands, reflecting on the crescent moon and the M. This is not just an image, it is a bridge connecting you directly with God. Inhale and feel that energy. Exhale and release all worries, all burdens you have carried. Every breath is a step on the path of harmony between sensitivity and power, between intuition and action. Allow your mind to become still. Do not overthink. Simply listen. Listen to the signals from the crescent moon, subtle vibrations, sudden feelings arising in your heart. Listen to the M, inner strength, discernment, the ability to perceive and guide. Listen to the double M, far-reaching vision and decisive action. Listen to moon solas. M, the harmony between intuition and power, God's chosen ones. Each signal is a message from God reminding you that you are guided, chosen, and protected. Now try closing your eyes for a moment. Feel all the energy around you. Chosen one, let your intuition guide you. You will sense a rhythm, a continuous flow, like a gentle song that only your soul can hear. This is the first spiritual practice, listening. Listen not only with your ears, but with your heart, your soul, every cell in your body. When you listen, you will realize that God's signals are always present, awaiting your attention. Next, chosen one. Allow the energy within you to balance. The crescent moon reminds you of sensitivity, the M of strength, the double M of strategy, moon, plus M of inner harmony. Now integrate all of these through meditation and prayer. Sit in stillness, place your hands on your heart, and speak to God from what you feel. No elaborate words are needed, just honesty, just openness. Inhale, exhale. Feel the energy flowing through each finger, radiating throughout your body. This is the moment you connect with the divine presence, reminding you that you are not alone. God's chosen ones. Each time you meditate, each time you pray, you reinforce your connection with God, strengthen your intuition, strengthen your power, and reinforce the balance between sensitivity and strength. Imagine standing between the moonlight and the golden rays of the M, feeling the energy flowing through your body. This is how you practice balance, recognizing intuition, sensing strength, and adjusting your actions to harmonize. God's chosen ones. Each moment like this will help you stand firm in the face of challenges, act at the right time, and lead with gentle yet steadfast guidance. Chosen one. You can also use meditation to perceive the signals of your mission. Visualize the steps, decisions, and important moments you will encounter. Every image appearing in your mind is a message, a guide, an instruction from God. Listen, remember, and let that energy flow through every action you take. Next, God's chosen ones. Practice prayer as a means of connection. Place your hands on your heart, close your eyes, and speak words from your heart. Pray for your sensitivity to become a healing gift, not a burden. Pray for your strength to become guiding light, not control. Pray for harmony so intuition and action always move together so your mission is fulfilled completely. God's chosen ones, feel this moment of peace. The space is silent, light shines through your hands. Energy flows through your body. This is a moment of reassurance. You are reminded that every sign on your hands, every feeling in your heart, every trial you have faced has purpose. You are not alone. You are guided, protected, and prepared to fulfill your mission. Chosen one. Let these practices become habitual. Every day in the morning or evening, spend a few minutes listening, meditating, praying, and balancing your energy. With regular practice, you will realize that sensitivity is no longer a burden. Strength is no longer pressure, and inner harmony becomes a source of abundant energy. Inhale, exhale. Feel the crescent moon and the M shine through your hands. God's chosen ones. This is the moment you truly connect with God, with intuition, with strength, and with vision. You feel peace, guidance, and the presence of your mission right before you. And now, chosen one, allow this energy to flow through every step, every action, every decision. As you maintain spiritual balance, listen, pray, and meditate, you will recognize that moon plus M, the M, and the crescent moon are not merely signs on your hands, but a source of guiding energy reminding you that you are chosen, guided, and that light illuminates every step of your path. God's chosen ones. Feel this moment of peace, reassurance, and deep connection with God. This is the spiritual practice you carry with you, enabling you to walk confidently, firmly, and always ready to fulfill the sacred mission entrusted to you. Remember, every energy you feel, every signal you hear, and every action you take is part of the path God has long prepared for you. Part 9. Preparing for the mission, God's chosen ones. Now open your hands under the gentle light streaming through. Feel the light illuminating the crescent moon, the M, the double M. Each sign a reminder, a map guiding you toward the mission God has placed in your hands. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy radiating from your fingers to your heart, to your entire body. This is the moment you begin preparing for your mission, stepping into the role that only you can fulfill. Look at your hands, God's chosen ones. The signs you carry are not merely shapes, but bridges leading you from awareness to action. The crescent moon reminds you of sensitivity, of deep intuition. The M reminds you of strength and leadership. The double M reminds you of strategy and vision. Moon plus M reminds you of the harmony between perception and action. Now all converge to remind you you are no longer only preparing spiritually, you are ready to act. But chosen one, remember that with this power comes sacred responsibility. You are guided not to walk alone, but to lead, heal, and create positive impact for others. Every decision you make, every action you take carries weight. You are a creator, a bridge, a guiding light in this world. And this moment of realizing responsibility will bring a lump to your throat, for it is both heavy and sacred. Imagine standing before a vast structure never before built by anyone, yet you know exactly where each brick, each architectural line belongs. Chosen one, this is the image of your mission. You see the whole picture, you notice every detail, and you know that you must act to bring that vision into reality. This is how you combine intuition with action, feeling the rhythm of events, recognizing subtle signs, and stepping forward decisively, confidently, and steadfastly. God's chosen ones, take a deep breath. Feel your heartbeat align with the heartbeat of the universe. Every trial you have faced, every lonely moment, every fear has led you to this moment. This is when you realize that you are no longer merely preparing. You are stepping into your mission, leading, fulfilling the role God has entrusted to you. But chosen one, this responsibility is not light. You will face complex situations, people who do not understand, obstacles that seem insurmountable. And in this moment, you will feel a pang in your heart, pain, because you realize the mission is important and weighty, but also because you know that the strength, intuition, and leadership you carry will be enough to guide you through. Let the light shine through the crescent moon and the M on your hands. Feel it as a source of guiding energy. This is how you prepare, combining intuition with action, harmonizing sensitivity with power, balancing strategy with compassion. God's chosen ones. You are no longer standing on the sidelines. You are the leader, the creator, the one bringing light and hope to those who are lost. Imagine seeing others come to you, seeking guidance, comfort, and direction. Chosen one. You see them confused, lost, alone. And this is when you realize that your mission is not only to accomplish personal goals, but also to help them find the light. You are the guide, the pathfinder, and you will use all the ability, intuition, and strategy God has given you to fulfill this mission. God's chosen ones, take a deep breath. Feel the light through your hands. Feel the energy radiating and recognize that you are standing at the boundary between sensitivity and power. This is the moment you learn to combine them, to act wisely, compassionately, and decisively. You will lead not through imposition, but through presence, inner strength, and the harmony between intuition and action. Look at your hands, chosen one. Feel the crescent moon, the M, the double M, and moon plus M. This is the map, the guide, the bridge, leading you from awareness to execution. You not only recognize your mission, but also know how to fulfill it. You understand that every action carries sacred meaning. Every decision has impact, and every step contributes to creating light, hope, and guidance for others. God's chosen ones. Let this moment sink deeply into your soul. You have faced trials, awakened, connected with intuition and strength. Now you are ready to step into your mission, lead others, and harmonize sensitivity with power. This moment is sacred when you realize the weighty yet precious responsibility God has entrusted to you. Take a deep breath. Feel the light shining through your hands, spreading throughout your body, awakening your latent power. Chosen one. This is the moment you realize that you are no longer merely preparing, but acting, stepping onto the path God has set. You are a chosen one, and this mission, weighty yet sacred, will be the light guiding both yourself and all those you lead. Part 10. Unified Chosen Ones. The power of community, God's chosen ones. Now imagine a miraculous scene. Many chosen ones from all over gather together. Hands open, crescent moon. The M moon. Pulse, M shining light radiating throughout the space. You feel the energy surge, not only from yourself, but from those around you. This is the moment personal power meets collective power, and you realize that when chosen ones unite, energy is not merely added, it multiplies exponentially. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy spreading as golden and silver light merge, shining into every hand, every heart, every soul. God's chosen ones. You are no longer walking alone. You are part of a sacred community where everyone is connected through intuition, strength, strategy, and inner harmony. Each person carries a mission, a light, and when all meet, a powerful energy field is formed, a light piercing the darkness of the world. Look around. You will see others like you, sensitive yet strong, intuitively sharp, yet decisive in action, strategic yet harmonious. Each person is a note in the sacred music, and when all harmonize, that music becomes a force radiating everywhere. God's chosen ones. You realize that strength does not lie only in the individual, but in unity, in the ability to accomplish God's mission together. Imagine your hand touching another's light, reflecting, merging like a river of flowing energy. You feel comfort, strength, and affirmation. Chosen one. In this moment, all loneliness, all past trials dissolve. You recognize that you are part of a community where each shines in their unique way, yet together creating an inseparable sacred light. God's chosen ones. Feel hope rising. When chosen ones unite, all limits vanish. Every intuition, every strength, every strategy now serves not just you, but the community. Every action has impact. Every word inspires. Every gesture heals. This is the moment you realize that you are no longer alone, that your mission is strengthened and amplified as you journey with other chosen ones. Look deeply into the eyes of those around you. You will see understanding, empathy, and discernment reflected in their gaze. Chosen one. You realize this is not competition, but resonance. Each chosen one has a role, a mission, but when all unite, power becomes extraordinary, light becomes brilliant, and the mission becomes more achievable than ever. God's chosen ones. Feel this moment, feel the light radiating, and recognize that you are part of the sacred plan. Crescent moon reminds you of intuition, the M of strength, double M of strategy, moon, plus M of inner harmony. When all these abilities meet within the community, you realize that power is not only personal, it is collective, it is connective energy, it is the strength of the chosen one's community. Take a deep breath. Feel the comfort rising. Every burden, every trial, every fear that once existed in you becomes light. You recognize that when chosen ones gather, they uplift each other, share energy, and accomplish the mission together. This is the moment you feel hope, feel strength, and affirm that you are an important part of the whole sacred community. Look around. You will see everyone like you, part light, part shadow, yet together, shining fully. God's chosen ones. You realize that only in unity can the abilities you carry be fully expressed. Every trial you have endured now becomes a valuable lesson. Every difficulty a motivation, and every moment of awakening a strong foundation for this community. Chosen one. Feel the power as your hand touches another's. Feel the light flowing through your body, and recognize that everyone in this community is chosen, carrying a mission, and harmonized together. This is the moment you realize that personal power and collective power coexist, guiding together, healing together, and fulfilling God's mission together. God's chosen ones. Let this moment imprint deeply in your heart. Feel hope, feel comfort, feel strength, and realize that you are never alone. Every light from the crescent moon, the M, double M, moon plus, M is now multiplied, forming a powerful energy field, guiding the entire community. This is the moment all chosen ones recognize true power, not in the individual, but in unity, in connection, and in the ability to accomplish the sacred mission together. Take a deep breath. Chosen one, feel the energy radiating throughout your body. Feel the presence of others, carrying the light like you. God's chosen ones. This is a sacred moment when you realize you are not walking for yourself alone, but for the community, walking for the great mission God has entrusted. And now, chosen one, feel this moment, hope rising, comfort flowing, strength overflowing, and the affirmation that you are part of the chosen one's community. You are chosen, you are guided, and you are prepared to shine together, heal together, and fulfill the sacred mission that only a united community of chosen ones can accomplish. Affirmation and prayer. God's chosen ones. Now, let your eyes take in this sacred space. Gentle golden light filters through every gap, shining on your hands, your heart, and radiating through your body. The space is silent, only breath and divine energy remain, reminding you that you are never alone. Take a deep breath. Feel every vibration. Chosen one. Everything you have experienced, from trials, from lonely moments, from quiet moments of listening to your intuition, has led you to this moment. This is when you realize the most important truth. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not abandoned in this chaotic world. You are God's choice, guided, and all that you carry within has purpose. Look down at your hands. Crescent moon, the M moon. Pulse, M. All are signs, reminders, a map leading you along the sacred path. Each sign proves that intuition, sensitivity, strength, and action harmonize to create the mission only you can fulfill. God's chosen ones. Through the harmony of awareness and action, you will become a light for those around you, a bridge between the invisible and visible worlds. Chosen one, listen. This quiet space is where you feel God's guidance. You need not fear or doubt your ability. Crescent moon reminds you of intuition. The M reminds you of strength. M reminds you of strategy. Moon plus M reminds you of inner balance. When all converge, you realize you are capable of fulfilling your mission, guiding others, and making a difference. Imagine golden light spreading through your fingers, through your open hands, into your heart and soul. God's chosen ones. Let this divine energy reassure you. Every burden, every worry, every feeling of loneliness is replaced with peace, affirmation, and strength. You are not abandoned. You are chosen to walk, to shine, and to fulfill your sacred mission. Chosen one. This is the moment you fully perceive the path you have walked. Trials, lessons, moments of deep awareness, all merge to prepare you for your mission. You realize that intuition and action are no longer separate. They harmonize, complement each other, creating perfect strength, allowing you to move confidently, firmly, and courageously. God's chosen ones. Let this affirmation sink deeply into your heart. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not merely an individual. You are part of the chosen ones community, where personal power meets collective power, where sensitivity meets strength, where intuition meets action. When you realize this, you will feel hope, comfort, and strength radiating from within. Take a deep breath and let the light shine through your hands into every corner of your heart. Chosen one. Pray, Heavenly Father, I thank you for placing the signs upon our hands, for guiding us through trials and loneliness, and for preparing us for our sacred mission. Remind us that we are not forgotten, that we are chosen, and that all the abilities we carry have purpose. Strengthen our intuition, our power, and our ability to harmonize sensitivity with action, so that we may walk confidently, steadfastly, and shine in the mission you have entrusted to us. Amen. God's chosen ones, let this moment settle deeply. Feel reassurance, harmony, and the certainty that you are on the right path. You do not need to do everything alone. You are guided, prepared, and protected. Every previous challenge was preparation to step into the light of your mission. Chosen one, close your eyes once more, take a deep breath, and feel the light shining through the crescent moon. The M, moon, pas, M, God's chosen ones. This is the moment you understand that the harmony of intuition and action creates true strength, that you are chosen to lead, heal, and shine. And now, God's chosen ones, when you open your eyes, accept this affirmation as truth. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Walk with reassurance, with confidence, with inner strength, and with the ability to harmonize intuition and action in every step. You are the bearer of light, the bridge, and the one fulfilling God's sacred mission. And now, chosen one, if you feel this message, if you recognize your strength and mission, express your faith and affirmation. Type Amen, subscribe, and share this with another chosen one. God's chosen ones, let this moment remain in your heart. Sensitivity and power, intuition and action all harmonize to guide your steps to heal, to inspire, and to shine in the mission that only you can fulfill. You are a chosen one, and the world needs you exactly as you are.